I think it's also, but you know what, this is really fair comment. This has always been a question that people get. What tends to happen is, in the early days, we said, we got an app. Everybody gets excited because it's an app for glioblastoma. And then they start using, they think, well, actually, what's the point? How is this going to actually fulfill the mission of our brain bank, which is to move glioblastoma from being considered treatable, terminal, to being considered treatable, powered by patients? And that's where we're now doing some really, really interesting work. If we can get this feasibility study up and running, this is the game changer. The only way we're going to turn glioblastoma around, medically speaking, is to have more and better research. And let's remember that since 1926, when Harvey Cushing named glioblastoma, there have only been 4 treatment approvals and 1 device. The statistics remain the same. So what we're trying to do is change that dramatically. And the way we're trying to do it is that if you have a lot of people who are directly affected by the disease, like you, like me, then what we get is we get determined people. And we get people who can see the world in a fundamentally different way. For example, there was a conversation earlier about how there aren't really clinical trials here. That means there's not going to be any progress. Without clinical trials, you don't get any research, you don't get any progress. That's it. That's it. It's not there aren't any clinical trials. There is no progress expectation on glioblastoma in the whole of the United Kingdom. That's what that means. So therefore, what we're doing from a patient perspective, the human is saying, the only way to reach our mission is to get more research. We believe the research has to be better focused to take into account the experience of patients, because there are insights there. There's realities there. We want to have a free organ program. So when you're when you're diagnosed with glioblastoma, you are offered a donor card so that when you die, you can donate your brain to science. It's the only way they're going to solve Alzheimer's, the only way they're going to solve glioblastoma, these things. So
can I,
on its own, I think, doesn't feel sufficiently motivating for many people. And I really would love to talk more with you guys about how we can bridge that gap, because actually what we're doing is fundamentally important and unique in the world. And that's what the medical advisors say.